Good afternoon here from Los Angeles, California. Valerie Milano, the senior editor of the Hollywood Times and Aspiring magazine. And I'm so glad to have our guests here today. I think they're all in Palm Springs right now. I'm going to have each one introduce themselves. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us.
Thanks, Valerie. Thanks so much for having us, giving us this opportunity. I'm Robbin Burr, and my official title at the L Fund is co-chair of the L Fund board.
Yeah, thanks, Val, for having us on. And I'm Dr. Karyl Ketchum, and I am a board member on the Fund Board of Directors.
Hi, Val. Thank you again. My name is Ling. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Alfund board as well.
Beautiful. Okay, so first, congratulations to all of you. This gala feels especially meaningful this year. With the event just around the corner, what feels most important for us to be aligned on as award recipients and partners, I want Robin, why this works. It positions Robin as a steward of the mission and invites big picture insight without drifting, into logistics. From your perspective, what feels most critical for this year's gala to accomplish in terms of impact or momentum for the L Fund?
Well, the gala has always long been our largest fundraiser for the year, and that is no different this year. It's where we put most of our coins in that basket to try to be sure that we have enough resources to be able to continue the work throughout the entire year. And it's particularly important this year because this is the last time 7 volunteers on a board of directors will be doing all the work this last time as the L Fund moves into being the L Fund at the center. The gala will continue. There will still be a lady, but there'll be a real development team and a staff to help with all the planning as we go forward. But this year, as we build this foundation before we move into the L Fund to be the L Fund at the center, the coffers really need to be full so that we can have the momentum to continue to reach more people, touch more lives, do more outreach, and really fully take advantage of the resources that will underpin us as we go to the center. So we'll need money now more than ever, be able to continue and grow the work and move us forward. So, and first of all, this is the best party ever. So,
Yes.
how many places do you find a party that draws 350 to 400 or more amazing and beautiful lesbian and trans and queer identified women? So it's just amazing, and our allies and friends, of course.
So this draws on your institutional knowledge, Carol. From your experience, what part of the gala experience tends to resonate most deeply with donors and guests, and how can we amplify that moment?
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about institutional knowledge, I really should defer to Mei Ling because, I mean, and she's along with yourself, Val, as you know, Mei Ling is one of our awardees this year, and she's getting that award for the amazing heart that she has put into this organization now for 13 years. So she's an incredible part of our team. And again, we all always say there are angel wings behind her. You can't see them, but I promise you they are there. So she is getting our first L's Angel Award. L for lesbian, right? So L's the Angel Award this year. So we're very excited and proud to be able to present her with that. But in terms of what makes this such a special night and how people are resonating with it and how they talk about, I think about how people talk about the event once they leave, and it's always the stories, the women that we are helping. Those stories are incredible. You can't hear them and walk away unmoved. And I think that particularly in the political moment we're all trying to survive right now, hearing these stories of lesbians and queer women taking care of lesbians and queer women is incredibly hopeful, and something that like we need to take in all the hope we can find right now. I'm so overwhelmed. All of us are going on sort of a news diet because it's so difficult. But yet we have this event coming up that is so beautiful. It's just for us. It's we've got a singer, Marissa Corvo, who is a lesbian. It's really, really very, very special. And then on top of it, we hear about the many ways in which L Fund is taking care of women in our valley. You will be moved. You will be, if you don't know about the L Fund, and this is your first gala, you will walk away wanting to be involved because it is just that kind of a heart project.
Very well said. And do want to move on to Mei Ling, both being a board member and fellow award recipient. And as someone wearing both these hats this year, what message do you feel is most important for honorees to help carry forward?
I think it's really what has already been talked about, really just the importance of the work that we do. And what's so nice about the gala is there's always people there who haven't heard about the L Fund. So it's an opportunity for them, like Karyl had said, to hear about the work that we do. And as Robbin had mentioned, it is so important because it is our biggest fundraising opportunity to continue to do the work that we do all year.
Yes,
And I am very honored to be one of the honorees with you, Valerie, very much so.
yes, yes, yes. It's going to be a fantastic night, as it always is, year after year. So, ladies, is there a particular story or a mission moment or a message that you hope that guests will walk away remembering?
I would say that I hope that they will, and I feel rather confident that they will walk away understanding more about our mission. People know that we give money away, right? They kind of get that general idea that, oh, the All Fund raises money and gives it away to help lesbians. But what people oftentimes don't understand are those stories that Karyl mentioned, is that our mission is really to just give someone a leg up, or a little bit of help over a bump, a temporary struggle that they've come against. And of course, also we give money around health and wellness, education, and the arts. So all of those four different programs, people get a chance to really get a deeper understanding of what it is that the L Fund does, other than just, oh yeah, they raise money and they give it to lesbians. So I love that folks get a chance to do that. The other thing is that they get to understand how important you, Valerie, and your contribution as a recognized person we're honoring, how important your work is, how important Mei Ling's work is, and also how important on a national level Mountie Rupert Gordon's work is with the National Center of LGBTQ Rights. So, the people get I think those of us who are in activism, we know a lot and we know a lot about the community, but we kind of forget that other people just aren't that engaged and understand what people do, what organizations do, and how they impact the lives of others. So people will walk away from this gala going, oh my, many of them know, but many of them are new to it, and they'll go, oh my God, I had no idea, or oh my goddess.
Yeah, yeah. And we will hear a lot more about the Elf Fund the evening of. And at the end of this conversation, we will tell everyone how to get their tickets before you sell out, because I know you sell out every year. Um, is there a particular moment where you'd love the room's full attention and energy? If any one of you would like to speak to that.
Well, we're going to feature one of our recipients who's actually coming over tomorrow to be videotaped, but she will also be there that evening. One of our health and wellness recipients, Brina Simon. And so I think that moment will be a very moving moment for her to tell her story and share how we were able to help her. I think that along with we will also have storyboards around the room of past recipients that we've helped in their story and how we've helped them. I think that those are all will be really special for the guests to be able to share in those moments.
And I think in terms of, in terms of how, like, sort of navigating the event, like going around and reading those storyboards feels to me like it's a really important
Mhm.
and valuable way of navigating the event. And what you walk away with, I believe, is a real visceral understanding of how, as lesbians and queer women, many of us don't have the family structures, the kind of safety support net that a family provides. A lot of us have been turned away by our families. Out here in the desert, where the community is a little bit older, many of us don't have a lot of family left anymore. A lot of us didn't have children. And the L Fund kind of steps in where there is no social safety net in the form of family, or in the form maybe even of social services or religious organizations that would support lesbians. The L Fund steps into that role and lifts up women in our community. And I think that's the other thing that you walk away with, is an understanding of how important those social safety nets are, and what a beautiful, heartfelt job the L Fund does of substituting as those social safety nets, and how the L Fund has become, as a result of this kind of the center of our community. I think of the like spokes on a wheel, and the L Fund is at the middle of that wheel, and those spokes go out to all these micro communities in the Coachella Valley of lesbians and queer women. So I just, the richness that is in the Coachella Valley, that the L Fund is such an integral part of, I think will really impress people that evening, and do be sure again to visit those storyboards, to go around the perimeter of the room and read those. They're real short, but they really get at what we do and why we love this organization.
That's
I'd say
great.
after all of those things they pay attention to, that they should lift a lot of weights and be ready to raise their paddles when they
Right.
Very, very
Yeah.
good point. Very good
Special
point.
focus on those moments. Yes. When Lenny Broberg, our auctioneer, comes up, that is a big moment for everyone to focus and yeah, pay attention. That's very true.
So, are you still accepting donations monetarily and in kind? And if so, how would someone go about getting those in?
The easiest way, I'd say, Valerie, is to reach out to us on our website. It's very easy. Our email address is info@l-fund.org. Or, happy to take those directly to me as well. I'm Robbin with two B's, Burr at l-fund.org. And we'll be happy to guide people the way they need to go in terms of any kind of donation or silent auction item. We're still looking for some things for our silent auction. We still have a few sponsor slots open. So if people are interested in sponsorship and getting their marketing messages out to 350 to 400 affluent lesbians, then this is the place to do it.
I love it. So, Carol and Mei Ling, how can they contact you ladies if they have any questions and need tickets?
Same as Robin. My email is mailing, meiling .tom at l-fund.org.
And I'm Karyl.Ketchum, and I won't try to spell it because you'll never remember it. Maybe Val can stick it in there.
I will. I'll stick it in there.
It's Karyl.Ketchum at l/fund.org.
And in the article, I'll make sure everybody knows how to get tickets and all that good stuff. And you guys are at the Renaissance Hotel this year. So
Yes.
congratulations on that. I believe you were at the Renaissance quite a few years ago, correct?
We were in
2020.
2020. We had our
Okay.
gala there.
Yeah. Good. Well,
It's a
looking
beautiful venue. Oh my gosh, such a elegant venue. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Will you make sure you let us know if there's anything that we can do in advance to help out? But it seems that you have a great team there, working hard to make it just fantastic and fun and gambling. My goodness, somebody talk about what's expected there. What are we going to do?
Well, we do have, as people come in, we will have a casino that we've done for the past few years that seems to be really popular. I think there's 7 different kinds of tables, and it's all done with chips, but then you can turn in your chips for raffle tickets and win some prizes. There's also will be a really big silent auction that people are able to actually bid prior to the event and there at the event as well.
And then, of
And
course,
then
there's all these amazing ladies stepping out in their finery, right? And we're going to be able to
that's
dance
right.
together and eat and toast together. And yeah, lots and lots to look forward to.
I would just add too that there are sometimes folks who are single folks who might feel like, oh, I don't have a full table of people. I don't want to buy a ticket just me because I won't maybe I won't know anyone. Or we have such a great group of people who attend this. It's friendly, it's welcoming, it's open. And for folks who don't have someone that they're asking to sit with, we will make sure they sit at a great table with a great group of people so that they can have fun too. So if you're single or you're a couple and you've just moved into the valley and you don't know anyone, great place to get to know this community. So it's a wonderful night of dancing. By the way, Marissa Corvo and her
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, thank you. I always want to say
Mhm.
Pulp Fiction. That's a movie, not the band. Will be providing entertainment, and we get to the dance floor quickly. We get through the evening, so because our group likes to dance, dance, dance.
Yes, ma'am. And I believe it's a sit-down dinner this year rather than a buffet,
Yes,
correct?
yes, it is. Yes, it
Okay, so
is.
when you order your tickets, make sure you pick your meal, one of three. I've learned
Right, right.
that. Well, thank you so much. I know you've got so much to do. I don't want to take up any more of your time. We're the Hollywood Times today, hollywoodtimes.net, our YouTube channel, The Hollywood Times Official, and I will see you ladies really soon. We're going to have such a good time. And thank you so much for the award you're giving me. I am so blessed and honored.
Thank you, Val,
Thank
for
you,
all you do.
Valerie, for having
Wow.
us.
Thanks
All
so
right,
much.
we'll see you real soon. Have a
Okay,
great rest of your day.
you too.
Bye-bye.
Too.